Hey, what's up, guys? So you guys joined this free 10-minute session to be able to explain to you guys what is option trading, how you guys can make money using this in the stock market. So essentially, option trading are complex and have a lot of moving parts. In this beginner's guide, we're going to go over the very basics. So an option contract represents 100 shares of an underlying asset. One option contract gives you the right to buy 100 shares. Now, a call option gives the buyer the right, but not the obligation to buy the underlying asset at a specific price, which is called the strike price, within a specified time period. And investors buy call options when we believe that the price will rise by a certain amount before the expiration date. A put option gives the buyer the right, but not the obligation to sell the underlying asset at a specific price within a specific time period. Investors buy put options when we believe the price will fall by a certain amount of time before the expiration date. So now, option contracts have so many characteristics, right? And in the sake of keeping this guide simple and being able to go straight to the point, right? You guys are getting 10 minutes for free, and I want to go straight to the point so you guys can start making money now. So a strike price and option has different abbreviations, right? We commonly know in the money, out the money, and at the money, right? When your strike price is in the money, right? Typically saying that if you caught Tesla at 850, you have a contract that's at 870, right? And Tesla goes up from 850 to 870, your contract, if you bought the contract when Tesla was trading at 850 and now jumped to 870, your contract's worth a lot of time, right? But that contract will be priced based upon what several factors consider, right? Like, is there the open interest high? What is the implied volatility, right? Is there a catalyst coming up? So many factors bring in a price to that contract. An OTM, or out the money call, is a call option is out the money if the price calls below that option strike price. So for example, we have an 800 on Tesla, right? And we decide to do a 900 call on Tesla. That's 100 points difference. But now Tesla goes from 800 to 870. We have, generally speaking, even if we have 4 hours so market closes and that contract expires in those 4 hours, essentially if it made that quick jump, that's essentially how you catch the money, right? And being able to identify demand and supply zones definitely does help when determining this. ATM, right? Or at the money. A call or put option is at the money if the current price is the same as the strike price of the option. So for example, if Apple is at $160, right? And your contract you're planning on buying is at $160, then right then and there, your contract is at the money. So again, another thing that I want to include is implied volatility, because again, if you guys do want to take option trading seriously, you guys have to be very familiar that implied volatility represents the expected volatility of a stock and definitely makes a large impact on the price of the stock. So a lot of people ask me that, GME went up $10. Why am I not making money on my calls? The reason why you're not making money on your calls is because you're probably have high implied volatility. And if you guys don't understand implied volatility, you guys are not going to be very successful in option trading, because this factor does kill a lot of traders as they treat trading as a casino. We go more towards, what has the highest probability. Other factors that, affect the price of an option are referred to as the Greeks, theta, vega, and RHO. But, most importantly, the main Greek I like to watch is time decay, right? At the closer you get to the expiration to the contract, the higher the price of the contract, or lower the price of the contract, depending on the move of what the stock does. So, again, we said that we were going to mention the qualities of a stock option. Option premium is what you pay for the contract, right? One option contract gives you the right to buy 100 shares, so the price of that will be multiplied by 100. So if you buy one call option, it's usually priced in a dollar amount. So in this example, a Facebook 265 call is priced in at $3.30. And as the option buyer, you are paying $330 for that option contract. These option contracts do have an expiration date. The closer we get to the expiration date can either make your option contracts increase a significant amount of value or lose a lot of value, right? But you're only losing what you put in on the option contract. Options chain. So before we dig into option chain, in part 2 of your free training, we're going to go to the biggest question a day trader has, right? Or someone looking into getting into day trading. So the biggest question we get is, I need 25K to be able to day trade unlimited. So yes and no, right? Robinhood has this restriction because you're automatically placed on margin. A way around it is getting a TD Ameritrade Tier 2 cash account, right? You sign up with TD Ameritrade, get your Tier 2 cash account. Once you've done that, you download the app Thinkorswim. It's the same login as your TD Ameritrade account, and boom, you're ready to rock and roll. Once you have a Tier 2 cash account, you could day trade with, if you have whatever amount you started off with in the morning. So for example, you start off with $1,000, cool, right? $1,000, you could trade with up to $1,000, no restrictions. $5,000, you could trade up to $5,000 with no restrictions. Say you made $1,000 in profit, that'll roll over to the next day, and again, you're ready to rock and roll with some more buying power. Now, I want to go briefly on option chain, right? Because this is how it looks on the Thinkorswim platform. As you guys can see it right there, here's an example of what we just went over right now, right? So, on the left side, we have our calls. On the right side, we have our puts. And in the middle are our strike prices. As you can see in this example on SPY, these right here where my cursor's at are in the money. These are at the money. And these are out the money, right? On higher probability trades when we're closer to the expiration of a contract, if you use our techniques that we teach on the daily, you can see how you could essentially turn right here, this contract is priced at $10, how you could essentially turn it into $150, right? Who wouldn't like a $100 profit in the span of minutes? Now, it comes with understanding how this works by learning from the right people. As you can see, and if you look at the visuals and the movement on SPY, you can see SPY moves $3, $4, $5, very volatile. The probability of SPY moving from 339 to 341 is very probable, right? So this $22 trade that we're about to place, if SPY hits 341 in the next 30 minutes, say I'm getting into the trade, this could now be worth $100 to $150, right? Because it'll be now in the money, right? So now, for keeping this guide simple, right? That's basically what we look for. And as analysts on our Discord server, we basically give you these call outs, and we have about an 88% success rate. Again, learning how to trade involves learning how to develop a really proper risk management when getting into these trades. And yeah, guys, and as you guys can see, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to hit our line. Our Instagram handle is, my Instagram handle is the Wall Street Go. We are a product of the Options on Wall Street. Give us a follow. If you guys like this free guide, give us a follow because see our journey on how we have continued to inspire over 10,000 traders at this point. And we continue growing and growing because we develop and help traders discover their edge. Every trader is different, and we help you discover that edge. Hope this 10-minute free trading guide helped you out, and I hope to see a lot of you guys start option trading soon.